Good evening. This is regular meeting of the Mayor and Council of the Borough of East Gardens held on July 23rd, 2019. I call this meeting to order and declare a quorum present. Would everybody please rise for the flag of our country and please remain standing for please remain standing for a moment of silence for the military. Yes, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May be seated. This meeting has been advertised in one newspaper, the Daily Record, in compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act. Attendance?
Councilwoman Cheatham. Here. Councilman Wise.
Here.
Councilwoman Hedgepath. Here. Councilwoman White. Councilman Lorenzo.
Present.
Councilwoman Garcia Montez.
Motion to accept the minutes of July 9, 2019.
Motion.
All in favor? Correspondence?
We went out to bid for the roof on Town Hall. We received 6 bids. The bids ranged from a low of $26,362.20 from NDP Corporation to a high of $67,600. NDP Corporation appears to have the necessary experience and qualifications for this type of project. Therefore, based on the above, it is my recommendation that the contract be awarded at the next meeting to NDP Corporation in accordance with their low bid of $26,362.20, subject to the approval of the borough attorney.
What was the next bid?
Can I interrupt at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. I received the bids. I have reviewed the bids, only from a legal standpoint. I do not know what the specific product is being used, nor is that my responsibility. These bids were reviewed by Leon Hall, and they met his recommendations. And I shall now repeat them. NDP construction contingent clause was $26,362.20. The next bid was an outfit called Kupex, KPEX of Trenton, and their bid was $29,456. The next bid was from Journey Construction from Millstone. Their bid was $30,960. Then we have White Rock of Old Bridge, $40,880. Then we have Northeast of Perth Amboy, $52,450. And then we have one from GC Dynatech, $67,600. I have reviewed them from a legal viewpoint to see if they met the requirements of the statute, and they have. And I can go along with Leon's recommendation that the award be given to NDP Corporation for $26,362.20. If this is approved by the council tonight, I shall notify them that they have been awarded the contract and notify the companies that failed to win that.
I'd like to know exactly what they're going to do. Are they going to price you? Yeah, but I mean, put ice shield all the way up, tear it down to the wood, or?
Well, that's Leon's area of expertise. Those specs are not set forth here. The specs were published by him, I assume. They met whatever standard he thought was appropriate, and these complied or comported with the bid. I mean, I'm not in a position to question.
Yeah, I know that, I'm not questioning it, I just,
And we do know a good portion of the roof will be torn right down to it.
I thought legally you had
To its
to.
slopes. Hmm?
I thought legally you had to now, that's what I was told when I did my review. I think, you know,
All I can
you
tell
should
you
put
is,
ice shield all the way up, I don't know what the specs are.
all I can tell you is that the majority of the roof will have to be torn right down to nothing.
I think Adams Avenue was goofed up, so I think, you know, we should find out exactly what they're gonna do.
Well, I think it's kind of late in the game to do
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I mean, we should have, if we had questions about it, we should have asked Leon before he drew up the specs.
What are the requests, the whole entire roof?
Yes.
Now, if they find anything, that's included there, or,
If they want.
anything else they find will be added to it?
Well, no, it could be added, I assume, if they find rot underneath that they can't see from above, they have to be added.
Yeah, that's standard, that's usually standard, so much a square foot or whatever, that's not the problem.
They can't bid on what they can't see.
But we do know there's gonna be a lot of what you said too. There's gonna be a lot of rot up there too.
So that's where we are,
I
folks.
mean, anybody can put shingles on a roof, I can put shingles on a roof, but I don't mean I know what I'm doing.
So council,
Need a motion?
need a motion?
I'd like to see the specs first.
We still
I'm
need
still
one
not
motion or
satisfied with
another.
the
We
way
need a
Adams.
motion to accept it, or we need a motion to table it pending, Mr. Glass's review of the specs.
I think everybody needs to do it.
I'd like to make a motion to table.
I mean, I'm still not satisfied with what was done at Adams Avenue.
I know, but it would give you an opportunity. Not saying you'd be satisfied, but it would give you an
Well,
opportunity.
yeah, you know, it seems very cheap. I don't-
Okay, Vera, Mr. Glass,
Well, I made the
Second.
motion.
need a second?
Yeah, you know, there's no,
You second it?
yeah, I'll second. it.
Okay. Roll call?
Hopefully we'll have the
Councilman Cheatham?
information for the next meeting.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Abstain.
Okay, so that means we wanna wait until we see the specs, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
from now on, I'd like to see what we're doing before we actually do anything, because there's too many complaints after the job's done, so.
Oh, with that, with the, road work on Adams?
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, that, yeah, I know, that was the lowest bid,
Yeah.
so, you know, they're not.
I don't know what, you know, he's throwing stuff out, I don't know what the specs are. I mean, at least I know that, you know,
Mhm.
maybe we could talk to the building inspector too, see if it does have to be.
We'll see if, well, better yet, we'll see if Leon can come to our next meeting.
It seems very cheap to me, but not that I'm going with the highest bidder, because who knows what they're gonna do,
Mhm. Right,
so.
okay. Anything else there? Okay, motion to accept correspondence?
Motion to accept correspondence?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Vouchers, everybody get a chance to voucher list? Any questions on any line items? If not, I need a motion to pay the bills.
Motion to pay the bills.
Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath?
Yes.
Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
Okay, department first.
Building department, there were 4 permits issued, total value of construction $7,000. Property maintenance, everybody has a copy of the report. From municipal court, we received 2 checks, one in the amount of $623.12, and the other one for $27.52. And the tax collector, total tax receipts month to date, $83,703.49, and total year to date, $989,706.48. And there was 1 marriage license issued for the month of July, $28 collected.
Okay. Committee reports?
I have nothing.
The streets and roads, the guys are cleaning up there by the condos. We talked about the fence. So we're getting that cleaned up. And there is some asphalt up there. I know the mayor signed a letter that somebody will take, and I gotta backtrack to see who that was. We're getting the asphalt for free. And still working on, I guess, shelves in the garage. Gotta get rid of those wooden ones that are inside. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Councilwoman? Councilman?
Yeah, I've been researching about the shelf for how we'll be able to buy on the internet outside or not? Or there have to be some place over there.
It has to be some kind of contractor where we can have them sign or something like, yeah.
Maybe we should check with Joe, because he has the list of the state contractors,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, you might gonna need some of that information so that way I can research on their website, see if we can find them. I'm also gonna get together with DPW guys and see what they're recommending there, because I don't see that many equipment over there. They need something extremely heavy or a powerful, strong shelves into it.
Yeah.
They still sell some very strong shelves, like a warehouse for the
Too heavy, they're not gonna
It's not
be
very
able to-
good, but I don't know if we actually need it over there, because I've been looking over there, whatever they have over there is not something that's extremely heavy.
Yeah.
So we might be able to go with something either cheaper and buy it over here and one of the local store. So I'm gonna see what Eddie say. If he prefer something
Right.
better,
Mhm.
then we will go for it. If it's not, then I will get something more with a lower price also.
Right.
They're running about $400 or $500 that we go. And this other one is running about a couple $100 each, so I'm looking into that. And also took a look at the area over there with we talked about with the fences.
Mhm.
The fence seems to be in bad shape. I'm not recommending open that area. Free open so everybody can get into it. It's pretty clean over there. I mean, they got a lot of dirt that they put over there.
I haven't looked.
See, I went inside, took a look at it,
Yeah.
but they don't quite a bit of dirt there.
Well, supposedly he said that there's enough to push around, so
Yeah,
I haven't looked at it.
No, they did already push it around. I
Yeah.
think they probably need more. I mean, it's a nice piece of property over there. I don't know why we don't sell it, why we're keeping it, or we can use it for something, because it's a nice place over there.
That's pretty.
But if we do open that area, then things, it open up an area where everybody can go dump stuff into it. So I don't know if we want to do
Maybe we
that.
should sell it, think about selling it, we don't need it.
Sell might be a good
We don't need it, they
idea.
don't have to worry about it.
How big is the piece?
Probably about
I don't know,
100 by
I have to look on the
another
tax
100,
map.
I think it is. It looked like.
Mhm.
It's probably about 100 feet long.
It's probably,
Road footage, you
Yeah.
could say, yeah.
actually in the back it's a little,
Jim,
has a little curve.
It's a
Yeah,
buildable
but
lot.
it does.
Pardon?
It's a buildable lot.
It's a buildable lot.
Yeah, it's a buildable
It's
lot.
Probably about 100 feet, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Probably
pretty.
got about
pretty-
70 by 100.
Then it goes
going
right back
down.
there, yeah. They were looking at selling it. As long as we can hook into the sewers, because I know we had a problem before with that. That way we wouldn't have to worry about it, we get some, you know. Less
Someone
than-
can do something nice over there.
Then they wouldn't have to shovel the sidewalk over there either.
But it's pretty clean, how it is
I
right now.
haven't looked at it.
I went inside, took a look around
Thank
just
you.
to see. I also noticed that the person in the building, in the next building next to it, throw a pipe to dump water into it. So I don't know if that's legal what he did or it's part of the
No.
agreement that they let him dumping all the water from his apartment gutters to that property.
Are you talking about 377 Washington? Not, the house not next, on the left, if you're looking at
No,
the fenced in
You're talking
area?
about one of the condos.
One of the condos got it.
Oh, really?
They're next to it. I think it's the third one down the road.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a pipe going all the way through, from the gutter area,
Oh, really?
all the way down to the lot. So, I don't know if it was meant to do that or what, how they did it, because all the other ones don't have it that way,
Nah, I
so.
drove by.
No, we just have, property maintenance, take a look at it.
Yeah, see, if that's the case.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's it. Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you.
Motion, I'd like a motion to accept our reports.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? New business. DOT resolution for Garfield, Taft, and Voc Court.
Yeah, everybody has a copy of this, and it's a resolution for approval to submit a grant application and execute a grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the project named Improvements to Garfield, Taft, and Polk Court. So we had given Leon approval to do the contract, to apply for the grant. So now we have to do this resolution approving that December application.
I need a motion for resolution for Leon to submit the grant for Garfield, Taft, and Polk Court.
Motion.
Second.
Okay.
And does it say in the grant exactly what's gonna be done there? Or what?
When he submits it, it will.
Oh, okay.
How much is the grant for, you know?
He's just doing the paperwork to
Okay.
submit for the grant.
Okay. Motion.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Cheatham?
Yes.
Councilman Glass? Councilwoman Hedgepath? Councilman Lorenzo?
Yes.
There's also one other item, a new business that was handed to Debbie this afternoon.
Yeah,
From
Joe.
From Joe, our finance officer.
It's a form of resolution requesting approval of items of revenue and appropriations. This is for, us to, this one we just did, this resolution we just did and adopted, for it to go to the state. So we needed to do this one also, and like I said, I just got it from Joe this afternoon.
Motion.
What do you mean, this resolution that you just did?
That's one, but then Joe brought me in another one. Really what it is to, yes, is to, add it to our budget. Because we haven't done anything with, like when we did our budget, we didn't know about this grant.
Right.
We didn't know we were going for it. So now we have to do, it's not really an amendment to the budget, but we have to send this into the state.
Now with this one over here, you're talking about DOT grant for Adams and Polk Avenue only?
Yeah, this is the one that we just did.
So you're talking for two
No, it's two different things.
different,
First one that we did,
it's for the all three?
Yes.
No, this is for
Yes.
Garfield, Taft, and Polk.
yes.
And this one is?
This here one is the one that we just did for Adams and Polk.
Now, in the bottom part, I can see, that you saying the further result that the above is the result of come from emergency department transportation in the amount of 100,000.
110,000.
No, it said 100,000. I don't know if it's related to
It
another
says
10,000.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the grant we were going for was 110,
Okay,
but it doesn't look like it's gonna be the 110, it's gonna be like 100.
This was prepared by the Division of Local Government
Yes.
Services.
so it's gonna be 100, not a 10, 110.
Yes.
Maybe a phone call down there should.
Joe was talking to them today, and this is what they sent over.
Well, maybe we ought to check with Joe.
Yeah, but there's $10,000 different in there, so.
Okay, what are we gonna do, table this until the next meeting?
Well, they need it, like, right away, because we already did the work. Yeah, we can approve it with his, okay. I mean, he gave it to me today and said everything was wrong.
Okay.
Motion to approve it.
No, you just show me the title on the back.
He needs it right away?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll call?
Councilwoman Cheatham? Yes. Councilman Glass?
Yes.
Councilwoman Hedgepath? Councilman Lorenzo?
That's the.
I just want to let everybody know that, we received our tax bills, and accordingly, when we did our budget, Bill Schroeder was here and he had said that on the local side of the taxes, we were going up, I think he said either $30 or $33 for the year, but the school budget really jumped. So everybody's gonna be looking at an increase in taxes. The school budget for last year was $931,998. For this year, it went to $1,164,800. So, just on the school taxes alone, you're looking at probably a $250 increase for the year. Plus our little 30 or 33 what it was gonna be in the county. So just wanted everybody to know, because I'm in the process of getting all the bills together to be sent out, and that's what we were told.
Did we ever determine how many kids we actually have in school?
We did. It was 200, I forget what it was because it's been a while ago, but it was 200 and, I wanna say like 54 maybe?
With all three schools, right?
I'm sorry?
All three schools.
Yeah. And then whatever, special ed schools that they go to.
Is there a fixed formula that you pay at the end, you know?
The school does it, the, Board of Education and over.
So the budget is how much? The overall, the school budget.
$1,164,800.
We have.
And last year,
Something around that, I'm not sure.
If it's special ed's more, Phil.
$1,000,000.
It used to be like 15,000 tuition and 15,000 transportation.
Depending on what school they went to and what
Yeah, I'm
what
talking
their
20 years ago.
disability.
Yeah, right, yeah. So you just can't say
Right.
5,000 per kid or whatever.
okay, I'd like a motion to open the meeting to the public.
Too much to open the meeting to the public.
All in favor?
Jim Goodell, 15 Lane Road. In regards to that storm drain pipe you were talking about, you said you're gonna property maintenance go look at it. Property maintenance doesn't take care of storm drain. Why not have the engineer do it? Because you get the same problem a couple houses down.
That's where we're
The guy.
going to go out.
Yeah, but now you're having property maintenance guy go
Either or,
out.
it's more,
I was gonna call Leon, then Leon.
It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, but you said, the
I
mayor
said it.
said, the
Okay,
mayor
but you
said,
said
that's what I said, property maintenance doesn't handle stuff like that.
Okay, I missed you. I thought you said the guys.
Well, I mean, I gotta take you for your word. You say something, I'm gonna believe you.
I misheard you.
Well, somebody definitely going to check it out. Let's put it to
Yeah, but you don't wanna send, you might as well send Debbie Barry up there next time. And then let her check it out. She's a lot cheaper too, by the way. The property up by the condos, I've told you guys probably a couple times you should have sold that property. But I don't think you should leave the property with no fencing, because if, for liability reasons, somebody goes on there and gets hurt, a piece of glass or a rock, or falls down because they're playing on it, you might want to be careful with that. But yeah, you should sell that piece of land.
You want it?
I don't know if I want to live next to the condos. Who knows? Let's see.
Comes with earmuffs.
The DOT grant, how did you determine which roads were needed? Because Garfield, Taft, and Holt Court has very little traffic. It's only what,
You wanna
3
make
or
a
4
bet,
houses?
go up there on a Saturday and a Sunday.
Because it just seems like we have other roads like, Coolidge over here is really, really bad because during rush hour traffic, when traffic's backed up here, everybody cuts through.
So we're not supposed to do that, you can call the police. They're not
Yeah,
supposed
by
to
the time the
avoid
police get here,
traffic
they're
lights.
gone.
Take their
But the
license
road is
plate.
like taking a toll back there. How do?
But we
that's why
just
I'm
did that
asking how-
2 years back.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the road takes a beating over there. Even the speed bumps are really bad. I mean, they're almost gone.
How did we come up with that?
Yeah, how did you determine what
What is it,
road?
about maybe a month or 2 months ago, Debbie had asked everybody on council to go around the borough and take a look at the roads that they,
So these is
that
from
needed,
council?
that needed to be
Yeah.
repaired. And for the time, that's the ones we came up with.
But I didn't hear no discussion at a meeting of how you.
For sure we did, we talked about
No, you
it.
didn't talk about it. You just said, go out, take a look.
We talked about it. That's how we come up with it.
No, believe me, we didn't. That's why I wanna know how these roads were fixed versus other roads which were really disrepair.
And after that, Leon went out and looked at them also.
Because
I had to look at
Garfield,
every street.
the mayor lives on, and Garfield's not bad at all.
We do projects, everybody lives in different areas, we do projects, we just did Adams Avenue.
Yeah, but
Ani lives
I'm
there.
still waiting for Franklin to get done.
We've done Washington, I told you Franklin's getting done.
Yeah, I know,
Through Randolph.
I
Soon as you
know.
move off,
What?
it's gonna get done.
As soon as I what?
Move from Franklin, you get done.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to Polk Ave. Or
move up to
Polk
Washington
Place. Right near Debbie, because that'll have a new road.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm right across the street. In reference to the roof, now, I didn't see the spec, but I know enough about roofs because I've done quite a few with roofers that we've hired. And you guys should know this before awarding the contract, you should know the answers to these things. Is it gonna be a complete tear off, or are we putting a new roof on top of an old roof? And Mr. Glass, you raised a lot of good questions too.
I was told it had to go all the way down, I don't know.
No, I think by law you're allowed to do up to the 3rd layer and that's it.
I thought it was always 2.
No, they still let you do 3 layers, which is a lot of weight. They don't make you rip it completely off, but that's what I wanna know. What did Leon put in the
I
spec?
believe it's a rip-off, but I don't know for sure because I don't have them sitting here in front of me.
But see, that's what determines the price. If one contractor says, I'm gonna bid based on a complete tear-off, that's what I'm gonna bid on. Then that could be the reason why one was 67,000.
Every contractor has the bid specs.
Yeah, but if you
Every
look.
contractor reads them,
But
hopefully.
you have one is a low bid or one is a high, and
You
there's
always do.
almost 50% difference.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's a big range, so somebody didn't either read the contract or they bid low to add extras later.
Or they bid low because they wanted the job.
No.
And others bid high because they don't want the job. Correct?
What, we did argue that.
That's what a lot of people.
What did Leon estimate the roof to be?
I think he was about 35 to 40.
Okay, so that would be more realistic.
Yeah.
Right, I think.
Because this roof is how old? It was done in the 80s, I think?
2000, no, Jim, we have to fire.
When was the fire? In 04?
2001.
Oh, okay,
So you're looking
So it's
at
not even
18
20 years old yet.
Right.
18, yeah.
yeah.
But
And
But again, with everything else in this building that is wrong, from the shoddy workmanship that was done from the very
Well, you should
beginning.
have sued the contractor for that.
That's why we kept his money and he didn't get it.
Okay.
And that's why we're allowed to do the
So this
repairs
roof,
now.
this roof is coming out of that money you
Yes.
retained?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's not gonna increase taxes or
Which is
anything.
$249,000 that we have.
All right, well, I think you should look at that again, because I think you might not be getting all the information.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you have something else to say?
Huh?
Did you have something else to say?
I did, but I'll get
I
next
was gonna
meeting.
yield my time.
They won't let you yield. This isn't
Well,
Congress.
it was worth a try.
Yeah, I know.
Mallory Williams.
Can't hear you.
You got a joke. Mallory Williams, 711 Adams Avenue. When can I get a copy of the DOT inspector's report for Adams Avenue?
I asked Leon Hall that, and I was writing stuff down. He, says that he notifies DOT when the work is done, they come out and they inspect, and then they will send him a report.
So they've already done that,
They've come out, I assume they came out to
but
inspect,
they did, so
Okay.
when can you get the report from Leon?
as soon as he gets it, I guess, I'll ask him.
Cause he should have had it by now, cause I think the contractors got their copy,
Of the DOT report, I don't know if they get
the
one.
inspector's report. Yeah, for the final inspection, because they bid it on a grant thinking that DOT was gonna make sure that they did everything properly. You said something about the chief financial officer. What was he trying to do again? Joe, the chief financial officer?
What
He
do
said
you
that he
think he's
needed
trying to do?
something signed.
Yeah, the resolution that we
To
did
send it into
tonight.
the state right away. What was it?
It was a DOT grant for,
Was
the
it
Adams Polk.
No.
I'm
for
sorry,
Joe.
Adams and, Adams and Polk. That was done.
For Joe, the chief financial
Yes.
officer.
Mhm.
And he needed to send it into Trenton,
To Trenton, because it's money that we're getting in from a grant,
right?
that at the time we did the budget,
Right.
and it had the yes or no answers to whether or not we were
Right.
getting it. So it's called the Chapter 159, that we need
Chapter
to send in.
159?
Yeah,
Okay, so basically you covered it from the, what is that account? God, I can't think of the name of the account. Capital improvements.
no,
You didn't put anything up for that?
no.
Okay. How many seconds or minutes do I have left?
3.
3? Thank you. Okay, the tax bill. You said that the education portion is gonna go up $1.6 million?
$1,164,000.
1,000,000.
164,800.
Okay, so if you divide that by 254,
Mhm.
and you know special ed costs more, do you think the special ed cost went up, or just in general, the whole,
I'm sure in general, everything went up.
everything? And that went up from 931
$931,998.
Right.
Okay, my numbers are wrong. Okay. How many more minutes now?
Minute and a half.
A minute and a half. Can I think of something else to say in a minute and a half? Your correspondence. Do you bring to the attention to the governing body all the correspondence that you received?
Yes.
Okay. There's some correspondence I didn't hear.
Well, I only got the one from